Armageddon Token is a deflationary asset. Every investor, and especially crypto investor, dreams of getting an asset in his portfolio that will grow steadily for many years. How do you find a token that will grow steadily over the years? Let's remember the basics of the economics. What determines the price? Any price for any asset in the world, from gold bars to pins. Supply and demand. For the price to rise, demand must rise, or supply must fall. It is quite difficult to influence demand, except perhaps with very well-delivered viral marketing. But the proposal to reduce, not one time, but constantly. This is in the power of developers of any cryptocurrency. This process is called coin burning. Sometimes it comes with a buyback. Hello, buyback from the stock world. And sometimes only unsold coins are burned. The example of the Binance coin BNB showed this year to all investors on the planet how powerfully burning tokens can affect the price. After all, Binance has begun to carry out the buyback and burning of coins. And do not think that the price of Binance coin has grown significantly. It is far from last burning, and therefore this token should also be kept in the portfolio. But today we are not talking about BNB, but about the Armageddon token. The token developers are making plans to create an entire ecosystem, a decentralized exchange, as well as a marketplace, where anyone can issue and sell their own NFT token. Let's take a look at the tokenomics of the project. Armageddon Token Tokenomics. Every transaction is charged a standard 10% commission. 4% goes as a static reflection to investors. 4% goes to the liquidity pool. 1% goes to the marketing and promotion. And another 1% is burned forever, which in the long term should definitely spur the curse up, and already spurs it on. The general structure of the distribution of the issue of tokens looks like this. 30% was immediately directed to the supply of liquidity. 30% was sold at the pre-sale of tokens. 23% was burned at the start. 15% will be burned every day, gradually over time. And 2% went to the developers of the project. This also includes the budget of the marketers. Such an array of burns should support the price, and this task has already begun to be achieved at the start. The token significantly increased in price, bringing X to investors in the first weeks of the coin existence on the PancakeSwap exchange. Now let's take a look at the project roadmap. Armageddon Token Roadmap. The roadmap has no clear deadlines. It is divided into stages. For example, at the first stage, developers created the token itself and developed the project website. Further, the authors of the project created a token logo and passed the coin check at BSC scan. Next, the Telegram community of the project has created, and the most important milestone in the life of each crypto project was passed. The coin was audited. You should remember that an audited coin is a high chance of good access. Not only because an audit is your guarantee against cheating on the part of developers, but also because large and serious investors enter the coins that have been audited, and their purchase volumes drive up the price. Further, according to the plan, the developers has listings on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, as well as listings on the first exchanges, in particular on the Asian exchanges Hotbit and Bitmart. More distant plans include the release of the company's first financial report. This is generally a very cool idea. We really hope that this practice will become widespread. After all, you should agree that each company that issued the token should have profits. Its growth rates or revenue growth rates, in a word, indicators that the investor's money is not wasted. And today, as it often turns out, that an investor in a cryptocurrency invests in dark horses. We do not know where our money is going. We don't know whether the company is making a profit from this money, and what is the general fate of the project. And here, we are offered the purity and transparency of the coin issuer, which is very cool and deserves widespread distribution throughout the crypto world. Further, the authors of the project plan to make their first charitable donation. Yes, because this coin also implies participation in charity. In the long term, the developers are planning to create their own NFT marketplace, where anyone can issue their own NFT token. This is cool, because it supports art, so there are a huge number of aspiring artists who are not allowed to exhibit will be able to assert themselves as a talent. Also, designers will be able to practice their skills and also receive reward for their work in the form of tokens. As we know, the whole class of collectors has already appeared, NFT collectors. Who knows, maybe in 20 years our collectibles will be tokenized. Everything goes to that. And finally, the ultimate goal of the developers is to create the decentralized exchange, where everyone can exchange coins on the Binance Smart Chain blockchain. It is possible that profitable farming will also appear, but this is still unknown, because the plans on the stock exchange very distant, while the developers are busy with more real tasks. For example, listing on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Should you buy a coin, and how to buy it? The coin is definitely worth your attention. Unfortunately, we're not the first to pay attention to it. It is already managed to grow, having made more than 4x's to the deposits of those who entered the coin earlier than others. At the start, it's scary to even think how much money those who entered the coin at the pre-sale stage made. The purchase procedure is quite simple. You need to go to PancakeSwap, connect your wallet, and then download the token by entering this token code. Then you can buy a coin. Just make sure that you have BNB on your balance sheet, so that there is enough for both the purchase amount and gas. If you don't have enough for gas, you will be left without coins. And also be sure to set the maximum price slippage to a level of from 10 to 12% in the settings. If slippage is not limited, you can buy a token at a very unprofitable price. Newbies often lose their money on this. We wish you big access!